Well, hey there again, everybody. Welcome back to the IKEA tutorial. As you see, this will be part 2. Now let's go ahead and finish this up. Well, hey there again, everybody. Welcome back to part 2 of the IKEA tutorial. Part 1, we pretty much got the foundation all the way around the building and got the front of the building, as you see here. We left off doing the stairwell in here, and I just noticed something that we need to look at. So you see right here where we have this opening, we have this here from part 1. So what we're going to do, we're just going to simply come right over here and go 1, 2, 3, and then we're just gonna move this opening down. So 1, 2, 3. I just now noticed that. So I think that looks a little bit better. All this isn't just in your face as you come in. And you can also take this and extend that out by one more with that slab. That looks a little bit better there. So what we're gonna do now is we're just gonna go ahead and continue with this build. We're going to come right over here and we have another stairwell. Right now, this stairwell here, as you see, I went ahead and started it, but I'm going to show you exactly what I've done. So obviously I filled in the bottom here with the light gray wool. It was a 13 by 7 with that from part 1, and then as you see we have an opening here with 3 blocks. I'm using the same glass and the same stairs and everything from the previous stairwell over there, so everything is going to be the same material. So I'm going to come up here off of the side here like this, 3 blocks space in here, and then I'm going to have these glass go along right on top of that light gray wool all the way down to here. Alright, now once you've got that, and yes, all of it will be brought up and everything, but once you have that, then you're going to have these stairs. Now these stairs is going to be 1, 2, 3 blocks right here, and they're going to be 2 blocks wide, and you're going to double these up under like what we've done on the other stairwell, and these are going to be a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stairs going up, and then right here I have double up like this. That way it connects up with these slabs here. Looks a little bit better. And then we have 2 slabs right here. Actually, yeah, 2 slabs there. And then here we have 1, 2, 3 slabs this way. And then as you see, we have upside down stairs right here. Right here we're going to put in the polished teak slate wall for support, just like what we've done in part 1. And as you see, this here is going to have 2 slabs going along right here. Alright, now this is not going to go all the way up like the other stairwell. This is only going to go to the 2nd floor. So there's going to be a doorway right here. So what we're going to do, once you've got this, then you're going to do the same thing with the stone bricks and the iron bars. So you're going to first place all your stone brick walls right on the side of the stair. And then you're going to go up under it and place it again, the same as what we've done in part 1, just like that. And then from there, your iron bars placed right on top of your walls. And then you're going to come out and double those up. Again, we're pretty much doing the same exact thing as what we've done from part 1. Okay, now once you've got that, then you're just simply going to do the same thing on this side. I'm not going to go all the way through in depth, but I'll show you exactly how it looks at the end. So all that's going to go on up like that, And then you're just gonna go ahead and take your stone, and back here is gonna be all filled in with stone. So come in like this, and remember this is what we used over there on the other stairwell. So that's gonna come to there. This is gonna come across like that, and then your glass is just, well, carry glass onto there, and then that'll end up like this. We can put in some trash cans or something right here in this little cubby. And then right here, go ahead and just take your blue, and this blue, just go ahead and come on up. All the way up to the top. Alright, so go ahead and take this on up right here. Let's see. We're going to go up 1. We already got this at the bottom. We're going to add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 blocks, that's enough. So go ahead and take everything up to that height. Alright, now this is how mine ended up looking like. Again, bring everything on up. Even with this in the back. And inside of here, like I said before, it's going to be the exact same technique as what we done in part 1. So again, this is what mine looks like. I went ahead and put a trash can in here. And then I used the same doors from part 1 and then the glass above it, like so. Alright, now once you've got this here, then now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take the polished andesite slabs, and we're going to do the same thing as what we done right over there on top of that. We're going to come out by 2 blocks like this, and then we're going to come up 2, and then another 2, and then it'll end up being 1 right there. You're going to overhang it this by 1, and if you remember from part 1, we just went ahead and doubled this up inside of here. Now this will simply come straight on across, overhang this side by 1, and then all this will simply come straight on across. Right now, this is what you should have once it's filled in. Pretty self-explanatory. Now, with this blue here, when it comes up, it'll be up against the glass. It's going to come straight on up, like that. It's going to cut into this part. It's going to come on across here, and then come on across and connect right up to here. This is going to come straight on up right here, even with this top, like that. And then this here is just simply going to come straight on up, even with that. And that right there would just be filled in with that blue. Pretty self-explanatory. Now this here is going to come on across like this, and this is going to come across and meet right up here to this corner. Just like this here. Now with this build, if you look up IKEA in real life on Google, you'll see that IKEAs are pretty much big plain walls. So a lot of these are going to have that on the surfaces. So you're just going to fill all this in real quick. Alright, now once you've got that all filled in, looking like this, then now we're going to come right over here to the back, and we're simply just going to do the same exact thing. So on the back here, there's really not going to be any windows. This is the shipment area, the office area, everything like that. All the main windows are going to be on the front of the building. I'm trying to keep this realistic. So this here is just simply going to come straight on across, and it's going to come right here to this corner. It's going to come on up, and that simply will be filled in as well. Right now, once you have it filled in, it should look like this. Big, flat, and boring. Nothing going on. Now, again, I'm keeping this realistic, but I will end up finding something to do with all this blank space. Probably some plumbing or something like that. So right here, you're simply just going to do the same thing. So this is going to come straight on up. And again, look up IKEAs on Google, and you'll give yourself a little bit more understanding of what they look like. So this here is simply going to be filled in as well. Right, now once you've got that, this is what you should have. Now later on we'll add a back door or something right here just to fill up some space. Now right over here obviously is a shipment area, so we're going to have some doors. I'm going to build one door on camera, and then the rest of them you're just going to have to copy because they're all going to be the same. Now right here, this will come straight on across, and it will end up going to right here, and all that was going to be filled in. But I'm going to go ahead and do one shipment door right here. Now with this door right here, it's going to be 27 blocks from this corner. So right here, counting this is 1 going on across with this blue. This one here will be number 27. So that's very important that you know where to start this first door. Now as you see, there's going to be 4 of these doors, and they're going to be 5 blocks apart, each one of them. Now the very last door down here is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 from there. Just trying to keep you guys on track. Now again, all these are going to be the same, and I'm going to do this one. So I have the deep slate tile stairs, and they're all upside down. You guys use whatever stairs you want, but put them upside down in here. And this is going to be a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks long on each door. Alright, now with this door here, as you see, it's 8 blocks tall, and I use the in-stone brick wall for the material. You guys can use whatever that you want, just make sure they go in a block. And if you use a wall, as you see, I used a block. I used the cracked stone bricks right here. That way the wall will connect straight up to it. So I did that all the way around the wall here across the top. Guys, use whatever material you want, just make sure it looks good. And I use the black carpet on top of these stairs. This here is 8 blocks tall, and right on top of here I have the granite slab overhanging it by 1 on each side. So go ahead and do this here, or something similar to this. This is just an idea, but go ahead and do this on the rest of them. And as you see, I have the sandstone wall. Looks pretty yellow in this texture pack, so that's what I use there. And it's 2 blocks from here. And then because these are 5 blocks apart, the doors, then I place these in the middle between each one of them, as you see there. Alright, now once you've got your docking doors or shipment doors built and all of that filled in, this is what you should have here. Now with the actual pad itself, I just went ahead and used andesite mixed with some stone and just a little bit of light gray wool. I came off of the blue by 40 blocks going on out, and make sure that you texture it but not too much. Now if you're wanting to have some 18-wheelers like I have here, I have a tutorial on a few different design of 18-wheelers. So go ahead and check that out as well, guys. Just whenever you go ahead and build these, if you do build them, make sure that you use some sort of IKEA design. Now this is all just made up, just yellow and blue in there. So you guys can go ahead and do that. Now right over here, I have a area that I'm going to make a trash compactor. I use one of these every day at work. Pretty much, it's kind of like a dumpster, but it compacts all the trash and smashes it together, and then the trash man comes and picks it up, empties it, and takes it back here. So we're gonna have a trash compactor here and a back door here. So right off of this corner, I came out by 10 blocks and I put in a iron door, and then I had to take the slabs and double them up 2 blocks on each side of the door and make a 2x5 with that platform, and then came off the wall here with a couple iron bars just like that. Now with the actual trash compactor here, just make sure that you come off that door by 2 or 3 blocks, and I'm going to use several different blocks here. I'm going to use the polished blackstone stairs, and these are going to be kind of like the platform. They're going to be 3 blocks apart here, and then they're going to be 8 blocks apart from there. So once you've got that, I'm just going to quickly go through this. So I'm going to grab a deep slate tile slab, and I'm just going to go across this way. I'm just trying to fill in some space, and again give this build some more detail. Alright, so I'm going to do that there, and then I'm going to take the granite wall. I'm going to go on down like that, and as I see, that does not connect. So let's go ahead and double these up here, and that'll end up being the full block of that deep slate slab. Alright, so I'm just kind of winging this as I go on, as you can tell. I hope that you all are enjoying this build and tutorial. If so, please drop a like, guys, and let me know what you think in the comments. Now come up with your wall here, and this is pretty much going to be a rectangle, and we're just gonna have an opening right here where we're gonna throw everything in. Brought this up here, the wall 3 blocks around this way, around the back, and then now I'm left with 1, 2, 3 blocks from here on both sides. Now I'm going to have this slab on the bottom side here, and as you see inside of here, I have this slab on this level here. So this is what you should have if you're making this trash compactor. Again, just trying to make more detail back here. Now I'm going to take the granite slab. Now again, if you guys are using different texture pack, just try to make this black. Now there are different colored trash compactors, but the one I use at work in real life is black. But there's green ones and blue ones as well. So I'm just going to go ahead and pretty much fill in this right here, and then go in here and make some sort of contraption. Pretty much I just came down with this wall here. Inside of here I just went ahead and put a few different random blocks, make it look like cardboard boxes and trash being smashed. And then here I just went ahead and took the iron bars and brought them across right here. And then here I just went ahead and put a trapdoor on top of some upside down stairs right here. This is the part that comes in here and moves and smashes everything. So like I said, I just kind of threw this together, just spur of the moment. Not really planned it too much, but I think it really is a neat feature, and it adds more detail. Also put a button here to actually make it come on and everything like that. Alright, now moving along right over here to this corner. Now what we've been doing is pretty much squaring everything off and filling in, and that's pretty much what we're going to be doing. So as you see, this is coming out right here. Well, guess what? This is going to come straight up, and it's going to end up connecting right up to here. And yes, that's going to be filled in. And then guess what? Yes, the same thing. So this is going to come straight on up. It's going to connect right up to here, and another boring flat wall there just filled in as well. And yes, you guessed it. So right over here we're going to do the same thing. So right here on this corner, it's going to come straight on up. We're going to have a parking area here, so it's not going to be too boring on this spot, but pretty much this corner will come straight on up and square that off and connect up right up against there. And yes, you guessed it. Right over here, this is going to come straight on up, square that off, filled in, and yes, you're getting good at this. You guessed it again. This is going to simply be a big, flat, boring wall right here as well. This is going to come on across this way here and fill that in as well. Alright, now once you've got these big flat boring walls filled in, this is what you should have right here. Now right down here, as you see, we're going to have a parking area for like pickup and everything like that. Now right over here, as you see, we have the stone coming out. Counting this is 1 to here, it's going to be 15 blocks. Now I'll go over the surroundings of everything a little bit more detail at the end of the video. So again, this is a parking area as you see here. Now right over here we have this opening which we're going to make into an entrance. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there, and I'm going to take the same glass material that we use on the front of the entrance, and I'm going to use the black stained glass. 1, 2, 3, 4 there, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'm going to come on across the top there. Now I'm going to take the light gray stained glass panes, and again these will be the doors, and yes, again these are the same as what we use on the front entrance. So once you've got that, then let's go ahead and make a little window here. Now with the window, I'm going to use the black stained glass panes, and I'm going to come, let's see, 1, 2, it's going to be this level here, and it's going to be 1, 2, 3, the fourth one. So we're going to knock that out there, and this is going to be all filled in with this, and it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Make that 10 blocks, and then make it 2 blocks tall, and again filled in with that glass. Alright, now once we have this, then now let's go ahead and come right over here. We're going to have a rooftop or awning right over this parking area here. Now as you see, we're going to use these slabs, which are the polished andesite slabs, and they're going to go by 3. So 3 there, 3 there, and they're going to go down by a set of 5 threes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now this here is going to be from here to the bottom. It's going to be 10 blocks. So 10 blocks off of there, going straight up, and then it's going to start going at a slant here. So 3 and then 3 and then 3 on down 5 times. Now once you've got that, then you're going to come here and you're going to overhang this side by 1 slab. So this is going to come on down like this. Alright, now once you've got that, then simply take this straight on right here. Go ahead and come out 2 blocks there like that, and then go ahead and connect this on up like this. Alright, and once you've got that, then you're just simply going to take all this straight on down and fill that in. This is what you should have here. Now as you see, I marked these out with these blocks, and this is where your supports are going to come in. I'm going to use the andesite wall. First one's going to be right here on this. It's going to come straight on down. All these are going to be the same. They will come straight on down. Stone brick walls will also look nice. Now when you get to the very bottom, place a sandstone wall. That's just like caution for vehicles not to hit it. I also have the sandstone wall across here as well, and again we'll go over that towards the end of the video, all the extra details. Now right here we're gonna have 8 blocks, so from here to here, 8 blocks in between to the next pillar or support beam, and they're all gonna go down just like this one here, and they're all gonna be 8 blocks apart. Now right over here we're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks from there. So go ahead and fill those in and bring those down. Alright, now once you've got that, then now come right over here. I just can't stand this big flat surface here, so I'm going to go ahead and put in a window here. Now we're going to use the same glass as we have here, the 2 glass, and the same pattern. So remember, one of these cyan stained glass panes, and then 2 of these blue stained glass panes, back and forth. Again, just like what we had done on the part 1 the same pattern. Also, we're going to use these smooth stone slabs as well. So as you see right here on the front, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from there, from that corner, and then we have the glass. So on this side, this is what we're going to do again. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then go ahead and knock a hole in the wall there. So this is going to be the same size window here. So if you remember, this was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks tall with that window. We're going to do the same thing here. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, now once you've got that, this is going to be a total of, this is going to be 1, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 blocks with that. Again, 1 cyan, 2 blue, 1 cyan, 2 blue, and so on. So take that on down, fill that in, and then you're going to take this again, overhang it by 2. So right over here, it's going to, right there, it's going to overhang that by 2 there, and then take that on down. Alright, now once you've got that, then now let's go ahead and come up top, and we are going to go ahead and fill in this roof. Now I'm going to be using the cobbled deep slate in this texture pack. This is what it looks like. I think it's a nice block for a roof. Now you're going to come down 1 block from the blue right here. 1 block from the top. Now this is where I'm at. It doesn't really matter because all the blue is at the same height. It's all even. So just make sure you come down 1 block from the top on that blue. Now some areas, when you come on across, you're going to have to bring on down. That's a nice example right there. This is going to come straight on across like this. Now with this yellow here, what we're going to do is we're going to square this off. So right here, we're going to come out 2 more blocks. And we're going to come straight on back. And we're going to take this straight on back. And this is just going to connect straight up like that. Alright. Now right here where we got this, all that be filled in, doesn't really matter, be hidden away. This is going to come straight up like that. Now if you remember, this block is going to be on this level right there all the way around. So that means that this is going to be this way. So this is going to be on this height here. And this is going to come straight on down. This is what I mean about squaring off. So this here would be filled in with this yellow, all this. And then this here is going to come straight on back this way. Self-explanatory. This is going to connect straight on up, just like this. And all that will be filled in as well with that yellow. Now, up top here, we're going to use the same block as what we use down there. And it's going to be 1 block from the top. So we're going to fill in all this with that block, 1 block from the top, just like that. So go ahead and fill everything in all the way around the whole top. Alright, now this is what you should have once it's all filled in. Now I will go over the top of this and add a lot more things later on, but for now this is what you should have. Now I've added a lot more things. I'll go over that in just a second. The first thing I'll go over are the drainage pipes. Now I have the light gray carpet on top of that yellow. I have a hopper going straight into a direct wall. Now in real life, if it goes to rain on a flat top roof like this, it will flood if there's no drainage pipes. So that is just a little bit of detail to make it look more realistic. I have it 3 blocks from this corner here, and I have a total of 5 of these drainage pipes. The second one is right over here, the same design, 3 blocks from here. I have 3 more The third one is right here, and it is 7 blocks from this glass to here, but anywhere in this area will work. I have 2 more, so I have one right here in the back, and this one here is 4 blocks from this corner, and then one more right over here. Again, just anywhere in this general area will work. Now I've added a few more things as well, so let's go ahead and come right down in here. So as you see, this is more lit up inside because I went ahead and put a iron bars and then a soul lantern inside here. And I also put another one here. That just brightens it up a little bit inside of there. And I went ahead and done some more in here. So I got one here, one there, and going on up, one there, and then the last one up there. Alright. I also went ahead and put one right here in the front entrance. Now back here where we have this pickup area, also went ahead and took some lights inside of here. As you see, I took the andesite walls, which are the pillars going up. I just went ahead and connected them up and went straight on back to have a little bit more support, just like so. Now I have a total of 4 of these lights inside of here. There are 3 blocks from this blue wall, and I have an iron bar and then the lantern right there. Again, just adding some more detail. Right now, right here on the end, I have this wall going on down, connecting right up against the corner of this blue with this slab right on top. Alright, now once you've got that, I also added a double door right down here. You see, with a granite slab right above the door. And then I just went ahead and doubled up these slabs here. And these are going to be 5 blocks by 2 with this little platform. And then coming down with the slabs right here. Now when filling in big areas like this here, I just went ahead and made this little design here. Looking straight down at it, you can pretty much see how I done it. Count it from there. I have these that I use are the polished diorite slabs right inside of here, and then with the dirt and everything inside of there. Now I went ahead and came up with a fence, and then I got the blue banner and yellow banner like this just for kind of decoration or flags or some sort of thing like that there. Now I went ahead and put in 2 benches inside of here because these are slabs. These stairs act perfect for the legs of this bench. I have the warp trapdoors here and then the crimson trapdoors for the back of the bench. Now again, I got 2 of those and they're placed right here. Now with the sidewalk, this is how I done mine. You guys can pretty much take a screenshot or pause it right there if needed. Pretty self-explanatory. And then I have my sidewalk coming off this pillar. We're going to count these here. So off this pillar, 1, 2, 3. And then I have 3, 3, 3, all the way up to right here, which is the second glass. And then these are doubled up, going all the way down up against the blue there to this corner. Now along this way we have 2 blocks with that slab and a block of stone slab here. Now that pretty much goes all the way around and it stops right here, comes around this way and ends up here. You guys can go ahead and put in trash cans or something like that. I'll probably do that later on off camera. Now that slab will go along this way and then it'll end up being again 3 slabs across here just like that. Now with these parking spaces, I always do a 5x7, and then with these sandstone walls, I have these 2 blocks apart going on down with a handicapped parking spot here and no parking here. Right now, back to the front, we have this nice little curve here, and all this rest of this here is just filled in with that andesite slab. All this here filled in with a nice little curve here going around this way. Now, you guys don't have to have yours exactly like mine, but this is how I done mine here. So I got 2, 1, 1, 2, and then 3, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 3, 5, and then going along this way, we have the double up or the full block of andesite, 2 blocks going into there, and then as you see 3 blocks there. All this filled in here, and as you see here we have 2, 1, 2, and then going along here past this trash compactor, we have something like this here. Just as long as you make it look good, that's all that really matters. Alright, now as you see, I went ahead and put in antennas, as you see here. Air conditioning units all over, scattered all over the building, as you see right on top of here. I also went ahead and put in a skylight here, and I'm going to show you how I done that skylight. The skylight is going to be 20 blocks from here to this blue, and the size of the skylight is going to be a 7x15. I'm going to show you how to do one right here. There's going to be a total of 3 skylights, as you see. 1, 2, 3. And that's pretty much it. That will finish the build. So right down here, as you see, that is 20 blocks from that. So from here to here will be another 20 blocks. And then from here to here will be another 20 blocks as well. Now I'm using the polished andesite and then the tinted glass. Now in Minecraft, tinted glass, light cannot pass through it. So if you are doing the interior, I would use some sort of different colored glass. But let's go ahead and do the skylight here. So you see it's real simple. It's 7x15 right here. And then you're going to come up like this and just simply make this shape like that. You're going to do that on both sides, and then you're going to take the glass, and this glass is simply going to come right inside of here like this. And then this is going to come along the top. That's simply how it is. There's nothing to it. Just like this. Alright, now that's pretty much it. I hope that you all enjoyed this build and tutorial. If you did, please drop a like down below. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments. And I'll see you all next time.